Hi guys, Aliyah here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to discuss psychic number one. So psychic number one is ruled by the sun, okay? And it relates to all men and women born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, and the 28th. So of any month. Number one people are typically ambitious, determined, creative, strong, innovative. They are natural born leaders and they always rise in whatever profession they're in. They thrive in leadership roles at work, whether they have their own business or whatever. They are natural born leaders. They also like to be in control of their environment. You know, they like to be the head, especially at home with their families. You know, a lot of them are the alpha type of personalities. So lucky dates and the lucky days for number one. Number one people should try to carry out their most important plans and ideas on the 1st, the 10th, 19th, and the 28th of any month. Outside of their numbers, number ones are also compatible and also get along very well with number 2 people, number 4, and number 7 people, such as people born on the 2nd, the 4th, the 7th, the 11th, 13th, 16th, 20th, the 22nd, 25th, 29th, and the 31st. Okay, the days of the week that are most fortunate for number one people are Sunday and Monday, especially if their own numbers fall on these days, such as the 1, the 10th, the 19th, and the 28th. So if these numbers fall on Mondays, say if it falls on a Monday or Sunday, it's especially lucky, okay? And if you have any important plans, such as, you know, perhaps the day you're going to get married, or maybe to ask for that promotion at work, anything, it could be anything. It's great to use that on a day, for example, a Monday, but that happens to be a 1, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th, okay? Lucky colors and jewels. So most fortunate colors are the colors of the sun. And they are gold, any shade of gold, yellows, bronze, and golden browns. Okay. Lucky jewelry or the jewels are the topaz, amber, yellow diamond, and all stones of these colors. Okay. To get back to so let's get back to psychic number one meaning. So far I have given you the meaning for a single number one, but in Chaldean numerology and Vedic numerology, they also take into account the compound number, which are the double digit numbers, okay, such as the 10th, the 19th, and the 28th. Okay, they kind of change slightly the energy of one. So let's start with number 10. Number 10 is that in the tarot is the Wheel of Fortune. It's generally a very lucky number, and it's a number of honor, faith, self-confidence. Let's start with number 10. 10 is symbolized in the tarot by the Wheel of Fortune, and it is typically a lucky number. It is a fortunate number. It is a number of honor, faith, self-confidence, and rise and fall, okay? Because it's just like the wheel, okay? Depending where you're at, but typically, depending where you're at in your evolution and how far you've come in life, because it is the Wheel of Fortune, so you can have good luck and bad luck, dependent. It's very cyclical, but no matter what, it is a lucky number. It promises future success, okay? No matter what. And number 19 is symbolized by the sun and the tarot. and it is a very fortunate number. It is the, you know, just like the sun. This number promises happiness, esteem, honor, success in one's plans for the future. It is very, very lucky, if not the luckiest number one psychic number, okay? And last, 28. 28 is a contradictory number, because even though it is a one, which typically ones are leaders and all that, but it's made out of 2 and 8. It has an 8, which is a highly karmic number. So number 28, sorry to say, it is the least fortunate of all the one numbers. Okay, they typically, people born on the 28th will be faced with setbacks, with obstacles, with failures in their lives, having to fall and get back again and do it over and over and over again. And one of the main reasons for that is because they trust the wrong people, okay? And so they suffer because of putting their faith and trust in the wrong people. Now, of course, a number can mean something, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna, all number 28 people are doomed to fail and rise and fail again and rise and fail again. It just means that you have to be prepared, you have to be smart, you gotta be careful who you surround yourself with, choose your friends carefully, make better decisions, because you can change that. A number could promise, could either represent your fullest potential, it could also, a number can also carry lessons, and because of lessons, you would run into obstacles, that's just to make you a stronger person. But if you learn, your free will comes in once you learn from your past, you learn from your history, you learn from not repeating the same thing over and over again, choosing your friends carefully, being smart, being smarter, making better plans, that kind of thing, and learning from your mistakes, you're gonna have a better life. Just because you have a so-called negative or unfortunate number is not a death sentence. It does not condemn you to live a life of unhappiness, okay? Numerology is not about that. Every number, even when we say lucky or unlucky, every number has its challenges. It has its negative and positive. It all depends what you do with it. It all depends how far you've come as a soul, because there's a lot of 28 people born on the 28 that are very successful. And there are others that suffer a lot of setbacks. Everything they do, there's always one rejection after another, that kind of thing. But it's all in your hands. Your life is what you make it. Your future is what you make it. Okay, the only thing with numerology, what numerology can do for you is to be ahead of the game. Once you know your birthday, once you master, you see, your psychic number, your life path number, your name number, it's like having a bit of control over your destiny. It's like imagine your life being like to get to a destination. Numerology or astrology or other forms of divination, it's like having that map, okay? And with numerology especially, now you know what you're born with. You know your highest potential, and you know your shortcomings as well. Now you can do something about it. This is it's about being conscious. It's about living consciously, being smart, and navigate. Even if you have obstacles, you're gonna navigate those rough waters. Even if you're confronted with a storm, you're gonna need to know. Numerology will give you the tools how to sail in a direction you'll be safer from the storm. So that's why numerology is all about. It is not like, oh, it's so set in the stone, you are doomed, you have a negative number, you're gonna live a life of misery. No, it has nothing to do with that. Basically, it's just a map. It's a tool you could use, and the more you know about numerology, the more you'll be able to make better choices, especially when it comes to selecting your friends. I heard somewhere, I don't know where I've heard it. I've seen this saying, it's saying that if you want to know who you are the average, the average of your 5 friends that's around you, something along those lines. It's like basically look around you, look at your closest friends, your 5 closest friends, and you pretty much are the average of those people around you. So basically you are who you surround yourself with. Okay, now it's the same thing with environment. You want to do better, you want to accomplish more, you know, you got to take yourself from that negative environment and put yourself in a better environment. You know, you want success, surround yourself with people going places, not with people that are going to drag you down. So that's what you can learn with numerology. You're going to learn to make smarter choices. Like when I gave you this, when I said about the numbers, the most compatible numbers with number ones are, I'm going to summarize this again for you. So are all people that are born on days that add up to number 1, which are the, first of all, well, number 1, yeah, the 10th, the 19th, and 28th, because they all reduce to 1. And then all people born on the psychic number 2, or numbers that add up to psychic to number 2, such as the 2nd, the 20th, 29th, and the 11th. These people, so they would make, well, another one is the 7th, 14, and what's the other numbers? And 25th. These 3 numbers that supposed to be very compatible with number 1 would be compatible as marriage partners, as business partners, and just in general. You know, also these numbers will also be good for if you choose to live, you know, for example, an address of a home. So these numbers, when I say they're compatible with number 1, you can use them in every area of your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a place to live, in anything. Because so you have to go. That's what numerology is all about. It's about gaining the tools to make better choices and using the numbers, because each number has a vibration. And that vibration is going to be compatible with yours, or it's not going to be compatible with yours. Some people are meant to be friends, and some people are meant to be enemies. So knowing this, when you meet somebody new and you know their birthday, and you can ask them their birthday, of course, not like, what's your sign kind of thing. You don't want to be that obvious because you might be sending the wrong message here. But somehow find out their birthday, and then you could see, okay, does this person have do they have a potential to be a long-term friend? Would this person make a good boyfriend or a good girlfriend? So that is why it is very useful to know numbers. I've used numbers, I've learned about numerology many years ago, and I use it in everything. When I meet people, I make sure to know their birthdays. I don't waste time with people that have birthdays are not compatible with mine. Well, of course, I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't talk to you because you're not compatible with me. No, that's not what I mean. You pretty much know what to expect with that kind of person. It's not about judging them. It's just that it's like vibration. You know, you resonate with people on a similar frequency of vibration than you are. So that's all it is. And knowing numbers, it's a number of that vibration. So it does help. It helps a lot, and it's gonna change your life. So thank you so much, number 1, for watching. And even if you're not number 1, even if you're not born on you don't have psychic number 1, but you could have a family, kids, anybody in your life that is number 1. It would allow you to understand them more. Okay? Thank you so much. See you next time. The next video is going to be for psychic number 2. Much love. Take care of yourselves. Bye.